This is Warsaw calling. This is Warsaw calling all the free nations. My name is Robert Hawkins, and I am an American war correspondent broadcasting from inside the heart of the besieged Warsaw. What I'm about to tell you is a story. A story of ordinary men and women all across Europe who have stood up to Nazi tyranny and oppression. For 4 years, I have traveled with these remarkable people. Partisans, freedom fighters, and home armies. I have lived with them, fought with them, and seen the sacrifices they've made in the name of freedom. I have documented their stories, and now they must be told. This is a story of resistance.
So, you never told me how a famous man of words became such a passionate resistance fighter.
Been a bit busy lately.
Yes, but I want to know these things to understand.
I was in occupied France. It was June 24th, 1940. It's a day I'll never forget. Because of my anti-fascist journals, I was already an enemy of the Nazis, and people were being killed for a lot less than that. So my photographer and I were making a run for the Swiss border. And that's when things took a fateful turn. This isn't good. They're rounding up the resistance, and our contact, Josefina Brock, she's the one being loaded into the truck.
Go! Get in the truck! Move now! In the truck! Move! Move!
No, this is all falling apart. Without Albrecht, there is no chance of us escaping to Switzerland. She knows the land, as the contacts. We should turn back. This is too dangerous.
No! There's no turning back.
No, please! We have done nothing wrong! We are innocent! Please!
Fire!
Please!
No, you bastards!
Son of a bitch!
Come. We must go now. We must get away from here.
No. I'm going in for a closer look.
What? No, you fool! Come back!
You are Robert Hawkins, yes?
Yep.
And where is this Dubois?
We'll find him hiding behind a rock soon enough. Hey! Do we still have a deal?
Perhaps. Hey!
Hawkins! Oh, thank God!
Josephine here is gonna take you to the Swiss border as we agreed.
Hey, my camera!
There aren't any stories in Switzerland, Dubois. You go. The camera stays.
What are you going to do?
I'm staying. I finally found my next big story. I'm gonna cover the resistance movement from the inside. I've got the ultimate scoop with guaranteed front-page headlines.
So that's it, huh? We're all here fighting for your pleasure, your career.
Listen, sweetheart. We all have our reasons to fight this war. If the end result is defeating the Nazis, then who cares how you come to the fight?
Perhaps. But if I die, I know it was for the cause I believe in. Can you say the same?
Well, we were all something before the war.
Yes.
What about you? What did you do before all this madness?
Oh, I was lonely accountant.
Really?
Yes, I ran the odds every day on how my company would survive the Nazi takeover. Finally, I had enough, and that is when I joined.
The Germans are counter-attacking!
All right then, bean counter. What are our odds today?
As usual, we are fucked.
You're quick to relax.
Well, I may be quick to fighting, so I take it when I can get it. So, your story in France was so rudely interrupted. I want to know about this attack on the Nazi train. How did you manage this attack?
This is where we part ways. Switzerland is this way. Your train is that way.
Please, come with us. The war doesn't need any more dead heroes.
Ha!
Nope. Nope. I said I'm gonna take out that train. I'm gonna take out that train.
Don't fuck this up, newspaper man.
Yeah. Good to meet you too.
Goodbye, my friend.
I took their pictures, and I had just begun to fight their fight, but at that time I had no real understanding of these resistance fighters and what drove them to risk everything for their cause. It was a mindset I couldn't relate to. For me, at that time they were just a great story, nothing more.
This is Warsaw calling. This is Warsaw calling all free nations. Today is the 37th day of the uprising. Although we continue to hold our ground, the city of Warsaw is becoming a ruins. Today, the German Luftwaffe dropped a leaflet that says, unless we stop fighting immediately, they will destroy the entire city. Now, despite our heavy losses and the lack of expected help, the people's determination to fight till the last man or woman is as strong as ever. This is Warsaw calling.
Is everyone all right?
Yes! Yes.
What the hell was that?
An unexploded bomb. God is smiling on us today. The Home Army is about to retake the past building. We need to join them. But first, let's soften up the opposition. Grab them.
So today we attack, and tomorrow...
Sir!
Mr. Hawkins, here to report on our victory, I hope. You must tell the world what you will see here today. We will retake the damn building, and then...
Sniper!
Where is he? Anyone see him?
Hawkins, did you see the shooter?
Third floor, far side!
Hawkins, we will join the assault, and I suggest you choose a weapon for close quarter combat. This is the PPSH, or Pepesha as we call it. Lets out a mean spread, but at the cost of accuracy. And this is my personal favorite, Winchester Model 1912. So, what will it be?
I'll go with the PPSH.
Oh, excellent Nazi killing machine.
We are going to blow the wall and take the building by storm. We will advance floor by floor until we find their commander and force the Nazis to surrender. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fire in the hole! Go, go!
We did it! Victory is ours! Yay! Long live Poland! Hurrah! We've got it! We've got it!
After my articles on the French resistance hit all the major front pages, I began to enjoy the benefits of the fame. The Allies were desperate for any good news coming out of Europe, and the resistance movement was the only shining light. I caught wind of the Norwegian operation to destroy the heavy water being manufactured and transported out of their country to feed the Nazi atomic weapons program. And I was given full access.
All right, men. Just remember, this is not a battle for God, king, or country, or even the man next to you. This one is for something much bigger than all of us, and we simply cannot fail. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck.
Sorry I'm late, sir.
I won't hear of it. Come on, I'll help you.
Sir, you need to see this.
Damn it in Helvete! The Germans have already moved a large cargo of heavy water to the Oscarsburg port for immediate shipment to Germany.
Well, a half-completed mission isn't worth anything at all.
Over the front page either. Okay. We will rendezvous with the support team and find a way to get onto that island.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Come on. Let's get moving.
Roenberg was a real bastard, but I had to hand it to him. No one expected the raid on the Oscarsburg fortress. We were low on ammunition and stretched thin, but Roenberg adapted and came up with a plan so crazy, it had to succeed.
Might be worth a damn after all, Mr. Robert Hawkins.
This is Warsaw calling. This is Warsaw calling all the free nations. Today is the 54th day of the uprising. The bombing of Warsaw is constant and endless. The brave inhabitants of this once gorgeous city are literally living in ruins. Every bullet, every drop of water is life. This is Warsaw calling.
The aid stations are out of nearly everything.
Without new supplies, the wounded have no chance. A simple cut can lead to infection and death.
I don't understand. I see Allied planes coming in here every day. How many supply zones have we lost?
Nearly all of them.
Damn it.
So, now we go with Dr. Zaminsky to his hospital and find a way to help.
Water, please.
Of course. Let me just...
I will take care of it.
We have them on the run!
Yes, but at what cost?
We need to stay alert tonight. The Germans will surely probe for weaknesses all night.
I should have taken that dead man's jacket.
It was covered in blood.
It was warm. That is all that matters now.
Johann Dietrich and I were a small part of Operation Crossbow, which was a coordinated effort to destroy the V-2 rocket program that was hammering London and Western Europe. Dietrich was an anti-fascist German trained by the Brits for just such a mission into Nazi Germany.
Hey, Ryder! You sure you're up for this?
I wouldn't have much of a story if I turned back now.
The Nazis were taking great expense to hide their V-2 wonder weapons. So we had to confirm that the target was a legitimate factory before the bombers would strike. On paper, it looked like a simple sabotage mission. But nothing inside Nazi Germany is simple.
Go! Go! Go!
I'll finish what you started, Johann. You have my word. After the bombing raid, I disappeared back into the shadows. I was already deep behind enemy lines. I could have gone west into the safety of the advancing Allied armies, but instead I headed east to Poland, to Warsaw, where the greatest resistance battle of World War II had just begun.
This is Warsaw calling. This is Warsaw calling all the free nations. Today is the 62nd day of the uprising. The end of the Nazi Reich is at hand. Many here in Warsaw may not live to see that bright day. But I have no doubt our struggles here have brought that day much closer for all the world. This is Warsaw calling. Robert Hawkins, signing off.